startled me. Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Scotty Gomez, Learn to be a Pro. Today, we have an episode about the holidays. Very special one. We're going to make eggnog. Uncle Scott's famous eggnog. Now, people always ask, Uncle Scott, what do you put in your eggnog? Well, today, you're in luck, because I'm going to show you how to get people fucked up. Okay, for Uncle Scott's famous eggnog, ingredients. 2 cups of milk, 1 cup heavy cream, heavy cream, nutmeg, cinnamon, sugar, 6 eggs, depending on what you want, bourbon or rum. Let's say I was going over to Jimmy Mac's for the holidays. I'm probably going to want to stick to bourbon. Probably don't want the old Captain Morgan. Old Jimmy knows what I'm talking about there. Sorry, Mac. Probably get my ass whipped on that one. Anyway, those are the ingredients we got, so let's begin. All right, step 1. Turn the oven on. High heat. Here. We're going to start with the milk. 2 cups of milk. Depends on where you get the milk. My milk comes from the cows from the Scotty Gomez Merrill Field. It's okay, so it's fresh. Pour that in. Okay. Heat it a little bit. Cinnamon. About a tablespoon of cinnamon. Throw that in there. A little whisk. I'm just going to whisk that in. Now we're just going to let that sit. Kind of want to get it to boil. Get a nice little boil going. We'll use this later. We'll come right back to it. Step 2. We're going to separate the yolk from the egg whites. Pretty simple. Our friend Rosie Fletcher taught us. She's great at it, but I bought one of these little things. Show you Madeiras. Crack that egg. Pretty simple. Just going to separate that. We're going to keep them in 2 different bowls. Okay? Get all that fine out there. Remember, by this time, we're on episode whatever. We already know, pans are clean, most important thing. Okay, as you can see, got our fine egg yolks right there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Smell beautiful. Egg whites, this will come in handy later. Set that down. Come over to the station. Yolk in a bowl. Those fuckers in there. Okay. You can either whisk or you can grab one of these machines. Okay, now we've got our yolks in a bowl. We're going to beat the fuck out of these things. Just nice and gently, not too big of that. Mix that up. Now as we're doing that, we have a cup of sugar. What we learned earlier when we were baking. Sugar, we don't just pour it all in. Remember what we learned? Gradually put the sugar in. Gradually put it in. Let it go. You can see the colors changing. It's opening up with the sugar. That's the most important part about the sugar. Very gentle. It's very gentle. It's the holidays. Have that holiday spirit. You don't gotta rush it. It's gonna be a good drink. People are gonna be excited for it. Probably a little too fast, but don't worry about it. You're gonna win with it. As you can see, it's getting thicker. It's like almost like a custard-like. Eggnog comes from the custard family. People don't know that, but now you do. Now that we got our fixtures ready, the first part. Now, with the milk. Same concept. Don't want to pour it all the way in. Want to mix it in very gently. So pour a little bit in and mix it up. Pour a little more in. Oh, I want to drink it right now. I'm going to mix that up. I'm not too sure if you want the bubbles, but for Scotty Gomez eggnog, doesn't matter. Okay. Now that we got that, we're going to put it back. Put it back in the pan, the saucepan. I'm just going to let it sit there. Going to let it heat up. Whisk it around. Magnificent, magnificent. A little foamy, but all right. So, booze part. During the holidays, we used to go over to Pam Brady's house. Mrs. Brady's eggnog was the finest. This will not come close to hers, but like I said, barely could drink it. It was so good, if you know what I mean. Grab the booze. Your preference. That's really up to you. So, you know, you could be at a certain party. You don't know where you're going to be. You just go wherever, like, ooh. Okay, now whisk that around. smell it, taste it. Don't taste it yet, but just enjoy it. You're having a holiday spirit. People are around. You're making eggnog. Usually you make it at your house, so I guess you're not going to see many people. But anyway, enjoy it. Enjoy the beauty of the holidays. It's just me. Maybe it's just because I'm a Christmas baby that it's more special to me. So put love into this, please. It's the most important thing. It's putting love into your eggnog. So now that we got the booze in there, now we got our bourbon in there. Cream comes in. Cup of cream. Throw that in there. This is going to make it thick. It's going to add the texture. It's going to open up the flavors, the richness. Depending on what cream you got, once again, mix that in. Oh, drunk just smelling it. Okay, let that sit. Let that kind of, you don't want to boil this. Just get a nice little heat. You want to keep it nice, you don't want scrambled eggs yet. Now that we're letting this sit, it's cooking up. It's cooking up a special brew right there. Now we go over to the egg whites. Gently start mixing these things up again. The same thing, we're only going to put a tablespoon of sugar. Very gently. That's about enough. Now we're going to let this whip up. As you can see, we want this to get peaky. We want it almost like a whipped cream. That's what we're trying to do. We're going to add that in. Okay, now that we got this all whipped up, perfect. We're going to come over here. Everyone makes their eggnog different. I repeat, everyone makes it different. On the Scotty Gomez Learn to Be a Pro, we like to add. Throw that in there. I mean, if you're going to get messed up, get messed up. Right? Ooh, sugar more. Okay, whisk that in a little. It's going to make it even thicker. It's a fun drink. It's a holiday drink. Okay. Now we got that mixed up. Now we're going to chill it. Everyone chills it different. As you go about, depending when you want to serve it, you don't want to, no one wants a hot eggnog. So let it chill, let it relax. So while the eggnog's chilling, little holiday Christmas story. My rookie year, the guys took me down to go get a fake ID. And anyone that's underage at that point understood the value of a fake ID. God, best day of my life. Waking up, knowing I was in a different world. I can go into any bar, any place. I was now a man. But like anything, probably one of the worst things that happened, because at the end of the year, when I'm testifying with the grand jury, yeah, that didn't work out so well. Well, with that said, let's go check on our eggnog. Oh, Mr. Elf. Oh, rascal, you. All right. Should be nice and chilled. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that looks good. Put it in there. Chill a little more. Nutmeg. Depending on how much you want, we'll sprinkle on top. Just garnish it. Garnish it. Just making that nice. I don't know if you want that lump there, but that's okay. It's lumpy. Remember, folks, it's the holidays. Be safe, have fun. This right here is a Christmas miracle. It's a great gift. It came from the heart, like everything that comes from Scotty Gomez Learn to Be a Pro. Hard work, dedication, desire, eye of the tiger, love, fear, Sex in the City, everything boils down to this drink right here. Whoa. Remember, the most important thing about Scotty Gomez is special eggnog. You don't drive. Never get in a car and drive after one of these. Knock you on your ass. Not good. 21. Be over 21 to drink this. Had some complaints maybe, a little too much booze. F off. From all my friends to your friends. Let's all be friends. Shit, we can do this every week. Cheers. Happy holidays. And don't forget, before the 25th comes around, the most special day is December 23rd.